Well, our next guests are highlighting homes in Central Valley on HGTV. Fresno's Nick and Coco Chandler are the stars of Go Big or Go Home. It's a show featuring big home renovations with the help of local companies. Their goal is to work with homeowners to create a home that they can enjoy living in. And the most exciting part of it all, the pilot episode airs tonight, so we can all watch it. And ahead of the big premiere, we've got the DIY team themselves in our studios for a preview. Please welcome Nick and Coco Chandler. Thank you guys for coming on. This is so exciting.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Oh, and the big message here is everyone needs to tune in because we want this show to get picked up, right?
Yes, please. That would be amazing.
So tell everybody you know, HGTV, it's coming at 8 and 11 tonight. Is that right?
Correct, yeah, depending on your cable provider. It's either 8 p.m. or 11 p.m. Go Big, Go Home on HGTV.
Yeah.
And basically, based on how the ratings are tonight, we may have the opportunity to do a full series here in Fresno.
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I've just talked to you guys for a few minutes, and you're a lovely couple, and we're looking at some behind the scenes here. Tell us how this whole journey got started, Coco.
Yeah, well, we were at home and Nick was sitting at his computer and I heard him yell. I was in the hallway and he's like, "Hey, I got this email, casting home renovating duo, should I respond?" And there was probably a good, like, I don't know, 3-minute pause of me just standing there thinking like, what do I say here? It's kind of crazy.
This could be life-changing.
Yeah, well, Nick just has a lot of ideas all the time, and they're not always great. So I was like, is he serious? Should we pursue this? Like, is it just an email? You know, it could be anything. So I just said, yeah, go ahead and respond. And after that, we got a Skype interview.
Cool.
And then after the Skype interview, a film crew came out for 2 days and they filmed like a sizzle, which is like a little trailer of what our show would be like.
Awesome.
And then after that, we got a green light to film a series, or not a series, a pilot.
A pilot. So this is the pilot episode.
Yes.
So Nick, what can we expect tonight?
Yeah, so we work with another couple, Keegan and Charlene here in Fresno. They actually live in Prather. And they started with a 800 square foot farmhouse. They bought it because they wanted to grow and expand into it, but it was just a little bit too small for where they were going. So we had the opportunity to help them add 400, 600?
A little over 400
some square footage.
Yeah.
And a new master bedroom and bathroom, and walk with them through it. Part of what I really loved about the show actually is they also mill and do wood products here in town. They have their own business, and so we got to use all of their wood in the project for the siding, and we did a really cool ceiling for them. So we got to really highlight a lot of really cool local businesses, but their product as well.
Well, speaking of, a friend of the show, California Turf and Landscaping, they worked with you guys.
Yes, Jeff and Mitch were amazing.
They are. They're great guys. They come on our show. So we're so happy we get to see all these local businesses tonight.
And you get to see them. They're in the show.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
Okay, tell me this. Many of us are fans of HGTV shows, but what do you think makes this different? Is the biggest thing that you keep the family in the home? You're not like selling them another home?
That is a big thing. We are encouraging people to stay in the home that they love and create it to become something that they love instead of just selling and moving on to a different property. And I would say, though, one of our things that we've heard as something very different about us is that everything's not perfect all the time. So that's what someone has said, like,
I like
oh, you've shown the challenges and it's not always great and they don't always love my design ideas, and it's kind of fun to watch because there's a little bit of tension that I don't think you normally see in some of the shows.
Okay, I'm glad, because you're right, that does get a tad annoying that everything's so perfect.
I know. The designers are perfect all the time.
And it's like, no. And working with your spouse is not always perfect, right?
That's right, yeah.
No,
I mean,
it's
that's right. It actually, so part of when we work together, we don't always get to do every single part of the project together in real life. We have 2 beautiful boys that Coco helps take care of. She's also a real estate agent. So we have a full life. But for the show, we got to do every part of it together. And that was
neat.
It was great. You look like you're going to say,
but that was different for you guys to work together.
Yeah,
but you're very real people, so I'm sure that comes across.
Yeah, it became very clear that there were always cameras around. We couldn't really be anyone but ourselves. And so, like, if I'm irritated with Nick or I'm, you know, frustrated with something, like, I'm not always like hiding that. It's there. You see it, you know?
Well, once again, I think people will really respond to that and relate to it. Okay, so Coco, you're more the design side, and Nick, you do more the construction side. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. So I swing a hammer and she makes things look beautiful.
Oh.
I try to do the design stuff. Like, I think I got one idea, one design piece in the
Out of
show
every
tonight.
100 ideas, he'll like come up with one gem,
right.
and it's like, oh, that's actually not a
that is
terrible idea.
so fun.
So we let him have them, but most of them just like, you know.
So doing home renovations, what's your advice for folks out there who maybe are just starting the journey or are ending it? What would you say to them?
Yes, I want to answer this question.
Oh yeah, go.
Go for it.
Because one of the things, first of all, I would say, like, don't be afraid to try new stuff. Like, I think that's what a lot of people just imagine, that whatever it is they want to do is beyond what they're capable of. But you would be surprised. And think of it as like an activity and something you can do with your spouse as like a hobby and not as a chore to get done. And that was how me and Coco started. We bought a house. We didn't have the money to pay someone to fix it up. So we were like, let's figure this out. And we fell in love with the whole process that way.
Yes. So start small and have some fun.
Yes. And have some patience and grace for yourself.
Oh,
Stuff goes
good.
wrong even in the best projects. So
isn't that the truth? Okay. Well, real fast, thank you so much for putting Fresno on the map and in terms of home renovations and HGTV. And once again, Coco, give us the details of where we can tune in.
Oh goodness, okay, get your notebook out. Check your cable provider, but I believe DirecTV is 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Xfinity is 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. for the late nighters.
Great.
And I think
That's
it's one of those. It's 8, 11, or 2 a.m.
Yes,
So.
and you're going to see local businesses, you're going to see Fresno, and you're going to see this adorable, awesome couple. So go big or go home. Thank you for being here, and we certainly hope it gets picked up. But even if not, you guys have done an awesome thing for our valley, so thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
It's awesome.